Fishing used to be one of the booming sectors of Ghana's economy. It generated massive employment for people and was a source of livelihood for many. But today, the tables have turned. The fisheries sector has gradually and helplessly lost its grip on the economy. In February 2016, for instance, a report by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations stated that in 1999, production from marine fisheries was almost 420,000 tons, but had declined to 202,000 tons by 2014. And in 2003, total fish exports reached its peak at the value of $120 million. But this has sharply declined to $44 million. This decline has been largely blamed on the overexploitation of marine stocks by industrial fleets, poor landing sites, post-harvest losses, poor equipment base, and a lack of refrigeration facilities, the use of chemicals and explosives in fishing, which depletes the country's fishing stock, and the activities of illegal, unregulated, and unreported fishing, which is estimated to be costing the economy over $100 million yearly. The Teshie coastline is part of the 10 spots earmarked for the construction of 10 fish landing sites and related facilities across the country. The project is expected to ensure safe launching and landing of particularly artisanal fishing and canoes. It will create a hygienic environment for the processing and handling of fish, prevent and minimize post-harvest losses, and add value to the fish caught by artisanal fishermen. Fisherfolks at Teshie are optimistic that despite the delay in the construction of the project, it will bring an end to many of the challenges they encounter in their work.
Keji ishe reasons be Russian kumeni kenyumbo nini iba patan woni biana eko kanchine nyumbo nini de patan yen eko eni wochun le nyumbo nini de patan yen 2017 on the 6th October on Friday nyumbo ko ne keje mankangbeje ejwe kashingbeje pa ke fami ni bi ni patan shone na ye mobo fin je ni obe waf won need the help ye inshona agasani community ameba amba ko ago oba fi break contest wanyi oba fi wafo wanyi wa fi na committee ameba ni nana ba ne wo fi nana ba e get first time e ba fi break contest awo first time no ahindi ana ga second time aba ke wono go ko no ba ti ato na ga wa ya le tin keji woti wo no wa nwe ha bile nu mi nikin otu jwe baba o nikete ka woji ne gra mi ye ni ke disturb wo ke fere kan ipite yam nikin ke gbala wo ya fin ona bi cho wo be pie e fiot mu ha ona gba ona bi cho ke ha ona gba nikin ke ona tumu ekudinu no kwa shushin wo sa ona ke wo jo ba nikin ni ibala ke shem ni kumu bi mu na fin fi na join ke bi baba o nke me ni ogun nu gbe ke nu mo ni kan bi ti jo ewo ta to le tin gota mi ke atele ati show gota mi ke ba bi ke be disturb wo e ko ke ko ye mi ke fi kan ni o yawo ke afo no ni e ha o problem wa ni je nyun ona ke to bi atun na ba fi abo wa o bi ni ka fi awo ye fun no pa ni fa ga ni bo ni ohun aga nso ngbe wo kwa tun so ba kumu eyin wo ya ogbon omo iye wo ni jonyo we no feel disturb no pa ni fa me nyege ni wo mu owo si o ti ma inu tun aga ba fi no nyi ba fi a o kuno ke ji anye yi aga ni fele ko pa ye Teshie sanguna no wo wonda nyisi.
While some fishermen were seen mending their nets, fishing and fixing their canoes, others were engaging in open defecation. The shore is engulfed with filth and unauthorized structures. Government has indicated that all those illegal structures will be demolished to pave way for the project.
So long as people have put up structures, illegal structures, in the very development area, they are going to be affected. But basically what I'm told is that it's not something serious. It's about some wooden structures where people are rearing piggeries and all that, around those areas. And because that area is so filthy and all that, they need to clear them from the way. Physically, I'm not sure people's property are going to be affected, apart from some of these, these wooden structures to keep the animals and all that.
Member of Parliament for the Lejokuku constituency, Dr. Okoboy, says he will ensure a quick completion of the project after several stakeholder consultations.
I am very much aware of their skepticism, and it's actually because it's about a third or fourth time that they've met stakeholders, or that stakeholders have approached them. In 2005, they came around. The ministry approached. In 2008, there were consultations. So it's a community that has actually witnessed such stakeholder meetings, and yet what they desire hasn't been fulfilled. This is a fishing community, and I honestly have a lot of faith in this government, led by His Excellency Kufuor, that the 10 landing sites we spoke about, which has Teshie as one of the beneficiaries, would actually come to pass. But I'm also aware that I need to put a lot of effort to get closer to the engineers, the contractors, and that I'm doing to make sure that we meet the timelines.
The project will include a storage facility for canoes, ice-breaking plants for ice block, and education, and a health post. The Teshie fish landing site, upon completion, will increase the export volume of fish, which will in turn increase the foreign exchange earnings of the country and make life better for the fisherfolk. Although government has indicated that there's going to be the construction of a landing fish site here at Teshie, the fishermen here are not so much excited about it because they've heard this time and over. But they are of the conviction that if government could put words into practice, this is going to end most of their challenges that they face when they go to fishing. Reporting from the seashore of Teshie, I'm Ni Ayikwe Okain for Citi News.